Hi everyone. Today I would like to talk about SI joint rehabilitation. I'm going to cover signs and symptoms of this condition, how can we diagnose it, and also how can we manage it in early and late stages. If you've never been in our channel, my name is Bob. I'm a physical therapist and I help people with the simple tips and exercises to recover and get back to their routine. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure to subscribe for our weekly update. Let's get started. Sacroiliac joint is where our spine articulates with our hip bone. It's a synovial joint, but it has a limited range of movements between 3 to 5 degrees. As we age, this range of movements actually reduce due to the aging process. The relationship between SIJ and back pain has been a subject of debate for many studies that they believe that SIJ is a major contributor in back pain. In contrast, some of the study has been shown that SIJ does not have any contribution in back pain. The signs and symptoms of sacroiliac joint can be divided in a couple of categories. Usually patient can complain of back pain. It could be groin, hip, glutes, or even referral pain down to your legs. Diagnosis of sacroiliac joint can be pretty challenging. Due to the lack of sensitivity and reliability of diagnostic tests that we have at the moment, study has shown that this test cannot be used for diagnosis of sacroiliac joint. I've shared with you a link below that you can read more about the options that you have for diagnosis. The reason that I share with you this information that you may need to go and visit your physical therapist for a correct diagnosis before you're trying this routine. The earliest stage of sacroiliac joint management can be similar to other conditions. First, with minimizing any activity that does aggravate your pain, such as running, in some cases standing in one leg, and also following police and no harm protocol that we have available in our website. I've added those links in this video that you can get access to them, and I would suggest to read them. In the meantime, when you're following those two protocols, you're going to follow an exercise rehabilitation routine that I'm going to show you right now. Let's go through the exercise one by one, and you can start this routine right away. I'm going to start this routine with MET, which stands for Muscle Energy Technique. I'm going to show you this exercise and you can give it a try. You're going to lie down on your back and we'll try to do this exercise for both sides. And we're going to start with the right side, which we believe, let's say, if is your pain side of your SIJ. We're going to apply actually 20 to 30% of our maximum strength to this thigh, and this thigh move towards your body. And the opposite leg, I'm pushing down my heel to the ground, which means both work at the same time. I'm going to lie down on my back. I'm pushing back with this leg, holding it there for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. In the meantime, this push down and relax. I'm going to do it one more round. Same thing. Push down here and push back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch legs. Same story. I'm pushing back with this leg and pushing down with the opposite leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. We're going to do one more round. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. You can practice this for a couple of rounds, 3 to 4 sets in both sides. There's no harm to try this for both sides, and this can help you to balance this muscle strength in both sides. Give it a try, and we're going to move on to the second move. The following move, it's going to be a squat, and I'm going to show you how squat can help you improve your symptoms. You may need to use some of these yoga blocks that I have here, or even you can use some even sized book. As you can see, either of them can be used. I'm going to show you with book, which would be more practical. You're going to try to do squat in a little bit kind of like progressive way, which you start with the range that you have. I'm going to show you how you're going to use the books. You're going to put them shoulder apart, split from each other, and you're trying to see if you can get your range all the way down. Now, for me, because I've been practicing this movement, for me it's very easy to actually get to that squat position and stay there. Now, I use this exercise as a stretch that you can actually ease off your lower back pressure massively, and also it does stretch your hip and your glutes. Now, I try to shift my body to the right and left, but if you never ever try this exercise to this depth, what you may need to use some assistant. You can use anywhere that you have access. I would say probably this way would be better. I use that as an example, that you can use your hands here and engage your balance. You can stay there 10 to 15 seconds. Now, what you're trying to do while you're going to that depth, you're trying to breathe in and out. And if you can stay there or even hold your hands there, as long as you feel comfortable, that's the main thing. Some cases you may need something a little bit thicker. You can use 2 books. I show you different variety that you can use 2 books, and that gives you more kind of range to get to that depth. We're aiming to stay there 10 to 15 seconds. You practice this for a couple of times, breathe in and out. You're trying to relax that pressure off your lower back and your glutes, and try to do these through the day a couple of times. Now, how many times is good? There is no such thing exists. If you can do this a couple of times and if you get a good relief, I would suggest to do them more. Let's give it a try. The next move that I'm going to show you, we're going to strengthen our groin muscle, our adductor. Now, how are we going to do that? We need something pretty solid like a ball, basketball, or something similar. Medicine ball would be good too. I'm going to show you how to use this and strengthen your adductors. Now, you're going to basically adjust this between your 2 thighs, and you're trying to relax your back. And while you're there, you're trying to apply 20 to 30% of your maximum strength and squeeze the ball. Hold it there for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. You're going to practice this again. You're going to squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. You might even sometimes hear a popping noise, which is pretty normal, and that could basically pop your SI joint. Now, I'm going to show you from this way that you can see how I conduct this. I'm going to squeeze this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Try to maintain that pressure within that 5 seconds consistently. And you can see a great challenge actually your adductors take out of this exercise. You can try this for 3 sets of, let's say, 8 repetitions and hold it for 5 seconds. For the following move, guys, I'm going to use a belt that I have available at home. You may have something similar, a little bit bigger, that should be fine. Now, how are we going to do this routine? You're going to use this belt as a resistance around your knees, and that gives you actually that resistance that we need. And we're trying to push our knees out while we're holding it there for 5 seconds. Now, I'm going to lie down on my back, and you're going to push your knees both out, hold it there for 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to go one more round. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. I'm going to show you from this side. You're going to push this out, hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. You can practice this exercise for 3 sets of 8 and hold it there for 5 seconds, similar to the previous routine. We're going to finish this routine with 2 exercises for glute strengthening. Study has shown that strengthening your glutes can help with SIJ dysfunction or pain. I'm going to show you this routine and you can give it a try. We're going to start with glute kickbacks, which basically you're on quadruped position. Your hands are under your shoulder, your knees under your hip, and you're trying to perform that kickback position. Now, as you can see, I'll try to engage my core while I'm doing this exercise and try to create extension with one single leg. Now, this glutes is the glutes actually that works, but in the meantime, my core is engaged and I try to minimize any shaking of my body. I try this for 3 sets of 10 initially, and whenever I felt comfortable, I can progress them to 12. I try the same thing with the other leg. I had a crack just now. That's pretty normal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's a very simple exercise, but you can genuinely feel your glutes actually working. How can we progress this move? You can progress this move with basically glute bridges. Now, the normal glute bridges in some cases can be very easy for you, which means you could easily do that movement, trying to go all the way up, hold it for 1 second, engage the glutes, hold it there for 1 second, slow down. If you find this exercise is easy and it doesn't challenge you, you can try the same thing with a single leg, which means you're gonna use your arms for your balance and try to use only one leg. Relax the other leg, slow down. 4 and 5. You can change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Depends on your own level. Make a decision and see if you prefer to do the normal glute bridges. You can try them for 3 sets of 10 to 12 and progress them in time to 15. For the single leg glute bridges, I would suggest to start them with 3 sets of 5 to 8 and slowly build them up to 10. I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you have any question, you can leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like this video with your friends and family who may need this routine. We update our channel on a weekly basis and we'll see you in the following week.